Hi everyone. We are continuing to look at Walter Brueggemann's book, A Way Other Than Our Own, for Lent. And today's chapter is based on Matthew 15, verses 21 to 28. I'll read them for you. Leaving that place, Jesus withdrew to the region of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman from that vicinity came to him, crying out, "Lord, Son of David, have mercy on me. My daughter is demon-possessed and is suffering terribly." Jesus did not answer a word. So his disciples came to him and urged him, "Send her away, for she keeps crying out after us." He answered, "I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel." The woman came and knelt before him. "Lord, help me," she said. He replied, "It is not right to take the children's bread and toss it to the dogs." "Yes, it is, Lord," she said. "Even the dogs eat the crumbs that fall from their master's table." Then Jesus said to her, "Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted." And her daughter was healed at that moment. What struck me to begin with was the boldness and the persistence of this woman. The disciples tried to get rid of her, and it took a lot of courage to engage Jesus in a conversation where she gave as good as she got from this man for whom she was asking something profound and miraculous. And Jesus' reply may have seemed a little bit harsh. However, Jesus responded to her and even admired her cheek or boldness, as to him it showed great faith. And he granted her request to heal her daughter. It makes you think, doesn't it, how bold we are in our requests and prayers when we speak to God. Would we have a bit of banter? Would we stand up to our Almighty God for what we think are our rights? It seems that Jesus reached beyond his people, who were the Jews, beyond his tradition, and extended himself to someone who was not really included, not in Jewish circles. The lady was an outsider, and she instructed the insider on what she felt was his vocation, to reach out beyond what appeared to be his comfort zone, to care for someone who was not one of us, someone not included. Most people nowadays realise that we are called to reach out to the other, to the outsider, to be more inclusive. Are we more able to risk to include others, even those whose ideology and behaviour doesn't sit easily with us? God's love and healing and God's justice are not just for us and people like us. I wonder what Jesus thought after this encounter. He might have thought, well, I didn't anticipate that I would be instructed by a Canaanite woman to reach beyond myself. And I can imagine him smiling to himself. But really, I think he knew exactly what he was doing. God is so much bigger than any of us can imagine, and so is his love. He calls us out of our comfort zones and our care for those who care for us, and draws us towards the awkward neighbour, the other, the outsider, the hurting ones, the foreigner. He invites us to practice compassion. And I think he also invites us to be bold and to increase our faith when we speak to him. I'm sure we've all been praying for the situation in Ukraine. And when I've been praying, we kept getting this picture of Saul on the road to Damascus when there was this blinding light and he fell on his knees and he saw Jesus. And so I've been bold in my prayers and I've been praying that Putin will also get a road to Damascus experience. So let's keep praying for Ukraine, and let's keep thinking that God is so much bigger than all we can ask or think. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.